my god, I'm so nervous to make this video for you. I've been afraid. I've been silently suffering, and I didn't even know it. I haven't been being completely honest. I didn't even know that I wasn't. I haven't been as authentic as I can be. I've been, God, my heart's going so fast. I've been playing small. And it's, I had a lot of shame around something in my business, and I didn't tell anybody, and I was silently suffering, which is something that, like, you know, ironically is what I help people with. But I mean, I guess it all came to a head last Sunday. I asked a friend to have brunch, and we were having, actually at this restaurant, we were having brunch here. I didn't even know what he did for a living. And I had this moment where I was vulnerable, and I told him what was going on with me. I told him the truth, and I was surprised that I was honest, because I haven't ever told anybody that thing that I was ashamed of. And next thing I know, we're in this like really intense conversation, and it turns out, as God would have it, right? Like, or the universe, he actually helps people with what I was asking for help with. And next thing I know, like, I share my shame with him, and I'm crying at the restaurant. And yeah, I don't know, there's just, well, I've been praying because there was the eclipses, you know, I pray at eclipses, right? Because the energy is really potent in the universe, and I asked for help. But I didn't actually ask a person for help. I just asked, like, the universe for help. And the next thing I know, I'm with this person who has the ability to help me. And he just starts saying all this stuff, and he's just like, I was afraid to step up in my business. I've been afraid to tell you guys the truth. I've been afraid to bring my fire. I've been afraid to speak the truth. You know, I think I've been making you guys feel good instead of actually bringing my fire and telling you the truth. There's a lot that I can do and a lot that I have to offer, and I've been playing small, and I didn't realize it this whole time. And God, it makes me so nervous to say, because when I do talk to you guys, like, individually, like, the things that I hear, it's like, you know, yesterday I talked to somebody who you guys tell me things you've never told anybody. You guys tell me your shame, and I'm, like, afraid to do something that can allow me to receive more of your shame and to help more of you guys and to serve in a bigger way. And so, what I realized was, I didn't know it. Oh my God, I'm like burping. I feel like I need to or something, my throat. I've been afraid to commit. I've been totally afraid to commit. Like, I'm not even committing to where I live right now. Like, I've been in San Diego on a road trip, but I've just stayed here for a while. Like, haven't been committing to anything. And I just, like, I don't know if it's because I was living in Bali for so long and it was a lot different there, but I just, you know, I looked at how I was living. I wrote down everything that I was afraid of on a piece of paper, and I drew a line, like a thick fucking line, and I wrote commitment, and I put everything on the other side of it, the life that I want to live, the life that I know that I am, the woman that I'm actually want to grow into, the woman that I know I am in my heart, the coach that I am, the person of transformation who can help you transform as well, like who I'm becoming. And I put that line down, I prayed, and I stepped over that line, and I committed, and it took me a little while, but I guess I just really want to say, if you're out there and you're silently suffering, tell one person what you're going through. Tell someone where you're at right now in your life. Tell someone the fucking truth. If you don't tell someone the truth about what's going on with you, you can't get help. You can't get free. We can't do this on our own. You need to tell someone. I needed to tell someone. You know, and I'm the one who, like, reminds you guys of that, and I wasn't even seeing it. Like, I couldn't see that I was afraid to commit. I couldn't see that I wasn't showing up fully. I couldn't see that days were going by and I wasn't living at my potential. You know, and it makes me think that that's what you're doing, and maybe you're probably not doing that either, and I'm here to help you with that. And what the fuck am I doing if I can't even step up in my own life to encourage you to step up? So, anyway, I had a client who say that she felt like when she saw my post that it was 100 months sober, that I just turned 100 months sober. It's like a little over 8 years, right? She said she saw that and she didn't want to put a heart on it because she thinks I didn't drink that much. And I'm like, how the fuck could, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm not being really honest. You know something I've never told you guys? I went to rehab. I went to rehab for alcohol. I almost died. You know, I haven't told you guys that. And what does that do if I keep that to myself? What does that do? Nothing. Nothing. There's a lot that I've been through that I haven't been bringing to you, and I know it could help you. And I'm making this video even though I'm kind of scared and I'm in public, because I'm letting you know that I've committed. I've committed to serving you in a bigger capacity. I've committed to bringing you my truth and using it for the sake of our growth, my growth, your growth. It's who I am. I'm all fucking in. I'm all fucking in on this thing called life. And I invite you to look at where you're not all in. I really invite you to look at where you're not telling the truth. So where are you now and where do you want to be? Where are you not stepping into your full capacity? Where are you afraid to ask the person out? Maybe you're in a job and you actually want to start a business and you're not taking the action to do it. Maybe you want to get out of your relationship and you're too fucking scared to leave the relationship even though you know it's not the relationship for you. Maybe you have anxiety and you're having panic attacks and you haven't fucking told anybody. I was talking to a woman yesterday who told me this. She's been having panic attacks and hasn't told anybody. And I'm like, fuck, I know what that's like. I did that for years. It almost fucking killed me. I would wake up so fucking terrified. Like, I was afraid to leave the house. And like, if I don't tell you guys the fucking truth, then it's like breaking my heart to know that my silent suffering is only creating more silent suffering. I'm like so against silent suffering. Like, we can get free, but we have to tell someone. So I guess, yeah, this is my commitment. I'm all in. I'm all fucking in. So what I did is, that guy, it ends up he's a mentor. So I hired him and he's put a fire under my butt. He's basically sparked the flame that was already inside me. You know, I'm a Leo born the year of the golden fucking dragon. Like, there's a lot of fire in this babe right here. So I promise to bring it to you. I commit to bring it to you. I commit to showing the fuck up every day for life. I commit to bringing you videos more often, telling you the truth, the hardball, raw truth, because we need to hear it. You know, like, I don't know who's gonna die tomorrow. I don't know who's gonna kill themselves tomorrow. I don't know who's thinking that life is too unbearable to live. I don't know who is freaked out because they don't have a relationship with their parent or their husband or their kid or whatever it is. Like, life is too short to play small. And I just, yeah. So I apologize. I realized that sooner. I'm gonna be transparent, and no more fucking silent suffering. Just tell one person. So I told him, and what happened after I told him, like, something shifted in my energy, and I went that night and I was at a cafe by myself, and I was sharing a table with somebody at Phil's Cafe in La Jolla, sharing a table with like a college student, and I was just thinking about the conversation I had with him where I finally shared my shame. I've had this shame for years. And I shared it with him, and I'm just crying at this cafe because something is like breaking out of my heart and releasing from my heart. And I'm just like, wow. And there was a radical shift, and I was like, I need to work with this man. So I hired him. It's a big investment, and life is too short to play small. I know that when I go to the gym, because I go to yoga right here actually. When I go to the gym by myself, I don't work out very hard. But when I go into, like, this class is like yoga sculpt, where they're like on you, and it's like, you know, really hot in there. And when I have a trainer, I work a lot fucking harder. When somebody is there and monitoring me and I have an accountability, I work a lot harder. And I'm like, how am I, this is like the true confession, how am I not even like investing in myself the way that I'm asking you to invest in me? Like, I didn't even see it. And so anyways, that's all changed. I'm working with him. We spent 3 hours together this week already in like the first session, and I'm super, super excited. I'm bringing everything to the next level. And if you're at that same place, if you're plateauing at that level and you're not being able to get beyond, ask for help. Ask someone for help. If not me, somebody else. Get help. Like, this YOLO, right? Like, this is our life. This is it. If you need help getting to the next level, whether it's overcoming anxiety, whether it's not, you know, stepping up and playing big, or living your dream, creating your new business. You know, if you want to launch a business and you're afraid, or you want to have some change in your life and you're afraid, ask for fucking get help. Believe in yourself. That's the most heartbreaking thing about this for me, is that I didn't realize until that breakfast with him that I was like, I haven't been like, if I really believed in myself, I would be doing something different. I would be taking different action every day if I really, really believed in myself. I'm like, holy fuck, that's still here, you know? And, whew. So, I'm inviting you to look at where you're not believing in yourself. I've been spending the past couple of days looking at where I haven't been believing in myself. And I already feel that I've been radically transformed. It's like when the boat goes just a little bit in one direction, or the airplane goes a little bit in one direction, it leads to a very, very different place, right? And that's what happens when we have that shift, when we tell someone our shame and we start to get help and we're vulnerable, when we have to give no fucks. Tell someone the fucking truth. Get free. Start to change your life and watch that trajectory of your life just move on to a different path. So guys, this is all, I mean, I really, honestly, none of this, I mean, all this physical stuff, like, what's real, right? We're souls inside bodies on a journey. We're here to fucking evolve, right? How can we evolve if we're letting fear rule our life? How can you evolve if you're letting fear rule your life? What is it about? It's not about, you know, like, I don't know, like all the material stuff around us, like the real deal, what's really happening here is that we're really fucking energy inside bodies on a mission, right? What's your purpose? Are you living your purpose? Are you mad that someone cut you off in traffic? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What's really important? Trying to love people at a greater capacity, trying to believe in yourself at a greater capacity. You know, like what is really important? We get so caught up on the small things, and me too. But the line has been fucking drawn, and I commit to showing up more fully for me, and you will benefit from that. So if you commit to believing in yourself and showing up more fully, right? I commit in the comments. Seal the frickin' deal. Okay, guys, wow. I feel so much more better now that I've just told you the truth. I sat here for 20 minutes praying to have the courage to hit record because it's scary. You know, it's scary to say that that I didn't have a coach for a while, and that I wasn't believing in myself enough to hire somebody to like get me to the next level. And yet that's exactly what I do. What the fuck? So anyways, that is over, and the new Kirsten is here, and you're gonna see some fire, baby. So I commit, right? I commit in the comments if you commit. And yeah. All right, Braun. Okay, guys, have a beautiful night. Commit to yourself. Commit. Bye.